Thank you for joining me for Grieving Through the Chakras. This is a lesson about the chakras that is based on what I understand from spirit. And so it's kind of different than what you'll find on other websites. And I'm not saying other things are wrong. I'm just saying my understanding is that this perspective is helpful for what we're experiencing in this program together. And so it doesn't have to be this or that or anything like that. But let us take this perspective as something that can help us in our journey of grieving through the chakras. So the first thing that I came to understand from Spirit is that there is no ascendancy in importance of the chakras, so that we're not like, yay, let's just get to the seventh one. That's where it all happens. No. The whole point of incarnating is to come into our physical form, into the body. So it's very important to also have a lot of development in the lower chakras, because that's why we're here. So we don't want to say one chakra is better than the ability in the energy body. We need all of them to be working well. Each of them has a different job, and they need to be doing their job, not somebody else's job. That's going to be a theme for everything, basically, in life. So when we think about chakras in the way that I'm going to be talking about them, we're going to be seeing them as power centers for types of relationships that we should be able to experience simultaneously and move effortlessly between. There is no order of magnitude in the chakras. The first chakra is the we chakra. In the first chakra, there is only we. There is only group. There is no I. There is only group. The group is not made of individuals, but everyone is in the group. This could also be thought of as tribe or family of origin. Some may experience the group as a religious affiliation or other strongly held or shared set of beliefs and practices. The first chakra is elemental. It's what we come in to experience. So that's why family of origin is oftentimes the group that is represented in the first chakra. The first chakra is like a protozoa. It's a single-celled organism that can think and act. A healthy, functioning first chakra gives a sense of rightness, belonging, and entitlement to life itself. There is nothing to prove if the first chakra is healthy. The second chakra is the awakening of the self within the group, the realization of an I. I am part of a group. This is what the second chakra is. The second chakra provides for the understanding that the group as one is made of many eyes. None of the eyes are separate. All are group. The second chakra is like a multicellular organism. The eye is a cell, but cannot exist on its own outside of the organism. The healthy second chakra enables us to have all forms of creative expression of the self within the group. We do not have to leave the group to be able to express the self in the second chakra that is healthy. The third chakra is the differentiation of the self from the group. Now there is an I-thou relationship. The self and the group are in relationship, but as separate entities. The third chakra invites us to see ourselves as complete and whole outside of the group, but still standing in relationship to the group. The healthy third chakra enables us to explore and find meaning as an individual with the support of the group. The fourth chakra is where an I meets an I. This is one-to-one relationship without group involvement. In the healthy heart chakra, each I now embodies the qualities of the first chakra group and provides safety, belonging, and acceptance for the other I. This allows for vulnerability and reciprocity in relationship. The fifth chakra is my relationship to the whole. Experiencing one-to-one relationships in the heart chakra allows us to know there is something beyond the group of the first chakra. There are actually many groups. And when these groups combine, they become what we call the whole. In the fifth chakra, we still experience the self as I. In the fifth chakra, we still experience the self as I, but now we see ourselves in relationship to the whole, all that is. The fifth chakra is the place where I explore the expression of the self to the whole. Now it is not just about me. There is an awareness of something larger. How can I find the words, the language, the medium to express my unique gift to the whole? This is the question of the fifth chakra. When the fifth chakra functions well, we see the self in relationship to the larger experience with something to contribute and clarity about how best to contribute. The sixth chakra is my awareness that I am part of the whole. I have a voice in the whole. I have a place in the whole. I belong in the whole. I am not separate from the whole. I am unique and discrete within the whole, as is everyone and everything else. A healthy, functioning sixth chakra allows us to read between the lines. We have a knowing of the subtext and of the metatext because we are connected and have shared knowing of all others in that connection. This is not a special gift. This is simply a quality of expression when we recognize that we are ultimately all connected and all part of the whole. The seventh chakra is the knowing that all is one. There is no two. There is no I. There is no thou. There is no group. There is no tribe. There is no separation. All that is one. When we have a healthy functioning seventh chakra, we have a sense of rightness, of belonging, of purpose. We do not flee the terrestrial plane. We see ourselves and all that is as fully matter and fully divine. There is only one. This knowing does not transfix us, but propels us into this wondrous gift of life on this planet, in this age, on this day. All is blessed. No one stands outside of the whole. All one. Now I want to talk about the anterior and posterior qualities of the chakras. Many times we think only of the anterior component of the chakra, but it's really important in my understanding to have a balanced front and back side of the chakra. For me, it is important not only to perceive the shape and function of each chakra, but to perceive the anterior and posterior components of each chakra. The anterior and posterior components of the chakra serve different functions and must be balanced for optimal health. The anterior and posterior chakras are like cones. The anterior and posterior chakras are like cones, with the widest part farthest from the body. Generally, the healthy chakra extends about 8 inches from the body and is about 6 inches wide. When the chakra gets bigger, it becomes too wobbly and is not good at transmitting energy. When it is smaller, it is too tightly wound and also not good at transmitting energy. There should be a smooth pattern of rotation. Everything should be symmetrical and easeful. The anterior component of a chakra is that which moves us forward with curiosity, delight, and creativity. The posterior component of the chakra provides us with structure, persistence, and endurance. If the anterior chakra is overactive, we will be flighty, have difficulty bringing anything to fruition, be overly enthusiastic, and finally burn out. If the posterior chakra is overactive, we become dogmatic, steely-willed, and resistant to change. When the anterior and posterior chakras are balanced, we are able to enjoy our lives. We can start and finish projects. We can envision a future and plan for it. We can make new friends even as we cherish our old relationships. The other reason the anterior and posterior aspects of the chakra is important is because seeing this complete energy pattern reminds us the anterior and posterior chakras meet in the center of our body, where they intercept the Sushumna Nadi. I don't know how to say that in English, but it is the tube in the vertical axis of our body through which the energy of Source nourishes us. When we are not running enough energy from Source, we will feel fatigued. Some of us will have plug-ins from other people because when we are not strongly enough connected to Source, our defenses are down and it's easier for others to plug into us even though we are not running optimal energy levels.